What's good, everybody? It's your boy Marcus Summers, Major Linux. Thank you, everybody, for downloading this episode of Tech Talk Thursday. Want to get out ahead of this. Tonight's episode, or this week's episode, is a very, very special episode in which it gets off the rails very quickly and quite often. If you are listening to the audio version of this show, I do recommend that maybe for this one, check out the YouTube version so you can at least kind of understand what's going on. I promise you, you won't regret it in the least. It is one of the most fun episodes that I've done, and from what I understand, the rest of the team has done. Definitely, please, for this week, if you prefer this to audio, that's great. And it's still content. There's still a show that happens. But for visual purposes, it may behoove you to actually watch the video portion to at least get an idea of what actually happened this week on Tech Talk Thursdays. So again, thank you for downloading the episode. Really do appreciate it. I hope you enjoy it. But yeah, maybe watch the video version for this week at least. But until then, peace out.
I'm choking over here.
Okay. All right. Is everybody ready?
Yep. Although I do have to say a thing. Today is probably one of the only days you're ever going to hear me say this, but I actually have to leave at 10:30.
Okay.
Which is still hours from now, but I did want to put that out there. Other than that, I'm ready to go.
Well, what's good, everybody? Hello, how are you? Wait, something's not right here. Anka, what did you do?
I think I pressed the wrong. I pressed the red button.
This because I look like a short, miniature, more fit version of me right now.
And I have a hairline.
And I have hair in general.
I mean, but you're just dripped as always, so I didn't notice.
Right?
Still got the fan.
Like, I was told not to press the red button, but after being gone for 3 weeks, I had no self-control, so...
I mean, it looks like you just had a difficult time, and somehow we ended up in Animal Crossing.
Yeah. I think so. I think so.
Well, it's Thursday already. It's too late. We're here. We're here. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Marcus Summers, Major Linux. With yes, I am here. Hi, hello, and it is another episode of Tech Talk Thursday for Thursday, June 3rd, 2021. Of course, I'm joined this week and every week, even in Animal Crossing, by Kev. I don't know why I got up.
Hey, how you doing?
We're joined this week, and almost every week, by the trippiest man in Animal Crossing. Sinziak's in the building.
Greetings and salutations.
Yes,
And
sir.
For I can't. It's the goat, Idios and Anka, who drug us here. We're on her island in a compound.
The goat finally back from the pasture.
You know, I had to go eat, I had to graze a little bit.
But what happened when you went grazing? You were missing an eye. You have a band-aid like Nelly. Like,
I am clumsy and I attract danger and curbs apparently. So, yeah. But I'm here. I'm here. I'm good. We're good. We're here in one piece for the most part.
Well,
so,
it's good to hear. Well, would you care to catch us up? How's everything been going with you? We've missed you.
Yeah, so I was on vacation for like 2 weeks, but then I had an unfortunate family circumstance. But now I'm back here. So yeah, I mean, I'm never driving to Florida again, ever.
I don't think anybody should ever just drive to Florida.
That was a mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah, not on purpose.
I don't think people should Florida in general.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
I mean, aren't there like whole cartoons where they just saw it off the map?
It was, I mean, it was fun, but but then we went to Atlanta and also the beach again, but Sunset Beach in North Carolina. So, I was on the road. I was on the road for a while. So I'm back now. I'm good. We're good. Relaxed? No, but good.
Understood. Kev,
Yes, sir.
what you been up to?
Oh, not much. Basically just staying alive in Southeast Georgia. That's a full-time job into itself. What else? Truly enjoying Dragon Quest for reasons, aka 2 words, magical steroids, and also
Slime.
yes, and also also had the first stream for the new stream team, and it was chaotic in the beginning, but everybody was so sweet and good to me, and so they were like, "Yo, Kev, you got this," and I'm like, "Okay," and I'm like, I felt like I didn't have it, but my piece was like, "Yo, you got this," and it was
What
like,
you got?
it was a fun experience, but I definitely have consigned myself to do better next time. So yeah.
What were you doing?
We did Monster Hunter World. I streamed Monster Hunter World, so it was fun. And so they got to see me like calmly lose my mind while hunting like Tailstra.
So again, just like with Rise, you were in somebody else's home, fucking with them, and they got mad.
Yeah. Like Tailstra was like, I totally get why you're upset. Like,
I'm gonna kill you.
I get it, because it's like Tailstra is like pretty much a nuclear bomb with wings. Like, that's all I'm gonna tell you.
So nobody
Like,
mad,
he
but I'm
basically
gonna
charges up, and then all of a sudden you see a mushroom cloud where once there was hunters, and I'm like, I hope y'all got out of it, because I'm certainly running.
Couldn't be me though.
So, but yeah, that was pretty much what I had going on this week.
I love how Anka is just jamming over there.
Just jamming, working out, stretching.
Then
You-
Sid is malfunctioning.
Are you okay over there, buddy?
I have to pee. No, I really don't.
Since just trying to readjust right now.
That's what it looked like initially until he did it 2 more times. It's like,
You need these back.
Wait, hold up.
Because I can show you.
Hold up, he's like, wait, okay,
D.
wait, all right, I think I got it.
Okay. Okay.
Wait,
how is it?
what were
even
we
in the
doing
video?
just now? What was this?
Because the bathroom, if you need it, use the it's over here. You can go through here. It's the bathroom.
Okay. Good to know.
And there's drinks over here. Okay, I sit down.
I'll come out the bevs. Say what's been going on with you?
Today, just in general.
This past week?
Well, I spent this like long weekend kind of hanging out with people and talking about somewhat heavy things. Sunday was more of a chill day, and then we had Monday, and I spent Monday just very chill. Talked about some nerdy stuff, played some games, and played Final Fantasy, and of course we're just kind of like, all right, Waka, I might have wandered back into a temple that we passed, and someone was like, you shouldn't go in there. And then when I went in there anyway, like, Dark Shiva was right there, and it's just like, oh, I see. I got instant killed everybody, and I'm like, all right, cool. I just pack up my ball and go home.
So for the first time in a long time, Walker, you was right.
It wasn't even Waka. It was an Albed kid who was like, I wouldn't do it if I were you.
Be like, y'all not ready.
They tried to tell us. They did. And then earlier, so we took streaming off Tuesday because I was getting ready for podcasting things. Stay tuned for that whole set of things. Then we had not a whole lot going on Wednesday, and now we have today. So earlier today I was on a panel, and now we're here.
Dope.
Also welcome to day number 3 of Pride Month, where people are already trying our nerves.
Well,
already.
Oh, it's only our 3rd day out here.
We are 3 days into a month, and y'all have tried something every day for 3 days.
I mean, did you honestly think they were going to stop?
Have you ever just been like, don't y'all sleep? Don't you need like lunch?
It's a big no for me, dog. Nope, they don't.
It's like I am just amazed at people's it's just one of those things where I am amazed at people's lack of things to do.
I mean, it's been a whole pandemic. They ain't got nothing to do.
But yeah, that's it.
Well, for me, we did the iPad Switch thing this weekend. Upgraded my son's iPad from the 2nd gen iPad Mini to the 6th gen iPad, which was my wife's old iPad. Which yesterday I got her a new iPad 8th gen. Ordered cases and all like that for these iPads, only to realize that Amazon sent me shoe support instead of an iPad case. Yeah. So then I went to Target to try to get a case for immediately, because my son he did so well that day without a tablet. I didn't want to keep him from it anymore. So I went and got a case and found out that it was too big. So I had to trust Amazon to actually send me the right size package, or the right package for the iPad. So that finally came in today. So everybody now has better iPads. And I did that all to introduce him to Cut the Rope, because he's been watching a whole bunch of YouTube kid videos featuring the main character of that game, Omnom. He loves Omnom. So I was like, dude, you don't even know. This is actually a video game character. You don't even know. So then I introduced him to Omnom in Cut the Rope, and he loves Cut the Rope now. And when he gets stuck, he'll come find me no matter wherever I am in the house. Say, Daddy, can you help? Can you help? Can you help? I'm stuck. Can you help? Fine, I'll help. But yeah, I had a nice 4-day weekend. Oh, Friday, I took my wife. I took my mom to hand surgery. I had to get up real early for that, but that was pretty much done, and I got to enjoy the rest of the weekend. Just buying things, setting up things. If it wasn't for Animal Crossing, I'd show you all my new lighting or how it looks. But hey, that's the thing. That's for next week, or just tune in to Monday's stream, where I kind of showed that stuff off. It's very nice. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just been chilling, working. Let's say we get into some tech stories though.
Yeah, let's do.
Cool. So I'm gonna pull up the screen. It's gonna come from behind here. I'm sorry if I knock over Anka's drinks. But yeah, starting off here. Huh?
Are you sorry though?
I am. She look. Okay, before we go any further, I do want to stop, and I want to address the work that she's put in to make this podcast studio.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not apparent because Anka and I are sitting in front of them, everybody has a microphone. There's my microphone. There's Sin's. Kev's is over here behind Anka, and then yeah, here's Anka's. So I mean, she put in a lot of work. I feel really bad if I make a mess of things.
Mm-hmm.
It's rude and disrespectful. What's good? Well, how you doing? Hello, everybody.
What making a mess? Hold up.
Look, I said I would feel bad if I made a mess of your studio when I popped up the window, the show window with all the new stuff.
Oh.
And Sid insinuated that I would not be sorry if I did that.
Huh.
Yeah.
Hey, it's all right. It's all right.
Anyway, let's get into the news. iPadOS limits iPad Pro's power. Apps only are able to use up to 5 gigabytes of RAM each. Apparently, this is a big issue for those of us who bought new iPad Pros this past month. There's a 5 gigabyte app, 5 gigabytes of RAM limit when it comes to the apps that you're running. So there's a possibility that the apps you're using aren't really using your iPad to the full potential. Especially with the newer M1 Mac iPad Pros, they start at 8 gigabytes of RAM at the lower storage capacities. So I have like the 8 gigabyte version, but the 1 and 2 terabyte versions of the iPad Pro or the M1 iPad Pro has 16 gigs of RAM, and apparently they can't even use all 16 gigs.
Wow. That's crazy.
Wow.
So yeah.
Imagine.
Yeah, it sucks. It really does. Granted, for me, like, it's not that much of a leap. I mean, granted, I'm pretty sure 3 gigs of RAM more would be beneficial. I'm not sure for what, because yeah, let's face it, I'm one of the people who bought this thing with no real actual pro workload to do. Granted, I would like to do some video editing, and eventually I'll get to that, but at the moment, I've not done any of it. But yeah, like for those who are doing these heavy lifting applications, like they're stuck at that 5 gigabytes, and it's like, well, that's it. Sorry, dog. Of course, everybody's looking towards WWDC, which kicks off Monday, to see if there will be any updates to iPadOS 15 that may take advantage of this newer hardware. Because yeah, it would really suck if you launched a very, very powerful device and then don't
Who left?
uh-oh.
Me. Because the Switch fell asleep.
Oh,
Oh
dang.
my God.
I have to tell you about that.
So yes, let me move this controller around just a little bit.
Right.
Yeah. See, pro tip, put your camera in on selfie, and then that'll crap. Okay.
Wait a minute. It took all the stuff y'all gave me.
Nuh-uh. Yeah, it does that.
Wait.
That. Ooh.
So wait, we're all back at the airport?
Yeah, we
Wow.
have to send them off. if somebody leaves without going to the airport first.
Wild.
It makes
Well,
everybody go back to there.
I'm glad I got that picture off.
Dang, so does that mean everything that I
No, I
gave you
don't-
is gone?
I don't know.
Let me check.
No, it looks like it looks like I still have those bags of money I gave.
And I have my ficus. Wow.
Let me check my closet.
But I still have the two the two things I bought. That's wild.
We never left. We're still here.
Yeah.
So whatever we have is fine. I think whatever Sin was supposed to have is not, because he left without like saving.
No, I got everything I gave him is back in my closet.
Wow.
No worries.
This game is flagrant and disrespectful.
Wild.
Well, dang. Well, at least your clothes are still.
We didn't get lost into the ether, but
right.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Well, while we wait for Sid to come back, we can continue.
Let's power through. Let's power through.
We can go back to the studio. Well, do we want to wait for Sid out in the street?
Yeah, streets. Tech Talk Thursday in the streets.
Yeah, we
Tech
take it to
Talk
the streets.
Thursday. The streets.
Well, I mean, Major, you're still talking. You have a show to do. I feel like you should just have someone like meet me outside, be like, "Here's necessary materials, because we can't have you walking into the studio."
Too late. Well, too late. You're arriving now, so I'm stuck at the airport. Wow. Thought I'd never say that after this pandemic. I'm stuck
Tech
at the
Talk
airport.
Thursday on the go.
I'm stuck at the airport.
I'm stuck at the airport.
That's funny.
Next up, though, Have I Been Pwned teams up with the FBI to collect a lot more stolen passwords.
Oh gosh.
So let's see here. In a blog post, Hunt. Hunt. Who is Hunt? Troy Hunt. Web security consultant and member of Microsoft's Region Director program. Explains that the FBI reached out to him about creating a way for the agency to feed compromised passwords directly into HIBP, or Have I Been Pwned. Hunt says the FBI's goal is perfectly aligned with his own, that being to proactively warn people with their accounts when their accounts have been compromised. Users can optionally sign up to receive notifications when a breach tied to the email address is detected, and so they are now working together to make it happen. According to Hunt, the FBI will feed compromised passwords into the service nearly 1 billion times every month. So the website, if you've not seen or heard of Have I Been Pwned, it is an amazing website. Mm-hmm. I recommend that, hey, go there maybe like once a year, if not more.
You talked about that last time. One other time,
yeah. I recommend, going to the site, putting in your email address, and verify whether or not your accounts have been breached, or whether or not your password accounts have been breached. I forgot how to get there. Is it this way? Yeah, it's over here.
Then, back this way.
Don't we have to jump across right here?
No.
Well, that's just a shortcut.
What?
Okay.
I'm so mad at that. You know what? I'm going to the studio. I ain't got time for y'all. I might have to knock.
Yeah, you can't just bust up in my house.
I'm gonna let Sin get dressed.
Yeah, y'all join me in the studio when y'all ready. I'm just gonna sit here and pout.
Yeah. So yeah, Sin, what you want to do is you want to put it on You basically want to put it on camera, and then that way it'll hold it.
You know what? Actually, let me try that, because that'll probably give me a better picture anyway.
Yeah, I wanted to mention that to you, Major, as well.
Should have.
But like I said, we was in the middle of this, and I didn't want to interrupt.
Let's see. No, get up.
Cause that's what I do. I typically just put on cam, get the angle that I want.
Yeah, that looks so much better.
Right. Also, hit your right, directional button, like the right thumbstick. Press it.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. That looks so much better. Why?
Right.
Oh my God! You should have said something so much sooner. This looks so much better.
Wait, how did you do that?
Go in the camera. Yeah, first of all, get to the position that you want to get before you start the camera. and then start your camera.
And see, now I'm more tempted. Like I could even use this to kind of focus on people who are speaking a little bit better. It's gonna be janky as a motherfucker, but
Right. You can also like zoom in and zoom out. I think you can I think it's like you can zoom in, zoom out
yeah, I know.
with okay.
Oh yeah.
Crap, I
good.
got out of it. Yeah, I still need this up to kind of. I think I might just zoom in. Yeah, just like kind of.
Yeah. So,
bear with us for a second, folks, while we try while the cinematographer and me tries to get this right.
Yeah, technical difficulties.
It'd be like that.
There we go. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good. All right, so take two. Hi, welcome. It's Thursdays. Hopefully, we won't disappear again.
Hopefully not.
But yeah,
I'm guessing here, as long as I stay in camera mode, it won't fall asleep, right?
It shouldn't, because it'll be like you're trying to take the world's longest picture. Like you're trying to hold for the longest selfie. So
because I'm just assuming I should be able to just like put this down on the desk and talk to y'all.
That's what I thought too.
Right. Also, like move just in case every now and again, I'll just like flick my thumbstick.
Yeah, like for every story, just flick the thumbstick. Well, granted, that still doesn't solve a problem because we could get a little long-winded.
Yeah, because I don't think it'd be a problem, but I just do that for safety.
Even on this virtual show, Anka's on the phone.
Yeah. I've realized, like, I look at my, like, when I was like setting the camera up, it looks like I'm looking on my phone like I usually do, and I'll like put it back down. I was like, is Kevin dozed off? No, he's just texting Martina.
But yeah, so if you have not heard of or been to Have I Been Pwned, I do recommend that you go there. Putting any of the email addresses that you have, whether it's work, personal, any secondary account, it even has options for your phone, as well, to make sure that the accounts that you have signed up for under those email addresses or phone numbers have not been compromised. Yes.
Sorry, it was an accident.
Crying.
I'm going to respond to everything that happens in this game as if it's happening in real life. Like, oh my god! I wish I had a tablet that I could actually look like I'm reading this news from a tablet.
Mm-hmm.
I would pull the phone out, but then that just puts up the phone UI for me. Let's see here. Okay. Moving on.
That's really cool.
Amazon devices will soon automatically share your internet with your neighbors.
Oh,
that's not a good idea.
Mass hysteria.
No.
That's not a good idea.
Yeah, it's not. Honestly, folks, it's not that bad. I see it, but it honestly is not as bad as people are making it out to be.
Mm.
So Amazon.
Why are you mean mugging Anka?
Huh?
Wait, what? Hold on.
Why is Anka mean mugging?
I'm mad at Amazon.
She is me bugging.
They're gonna share our internet.
Oh wait. So apparently there were these like devices, like what? I can't remember what the name of it was. It was shaped like a globe or whatever.
The Echo? You mean Amazon Echo?
Is that the little thing that shaped like a snow globe?
Yeah. Like it used to be a can, but now it's a globe.
Yeah. It was a can, then it became a hockey puck, now it's a globe.
The hockey puck was Echo Dot.
Okay. So not me sitting here just being like, we're just gonna casually like make you a mesh network with your neighbors. No pressure though.
So what Amazon Sidewalk is supposed to do is, one, it's supposed to imitate like a Find My Network, which Tile is partnering with Amazon to kind of bolster their service because, you know, Apple put the AirTags out and said, now Tile doesn't look all that great compared to the AirTags. But what it's also supposed to do is increase your range of your Amazon devices. So like your Echoes, your, I guess your Fire devices, your Fire TVs and shit. I don't know. But yeah, like it's supposed to help make your home more of a mesh network, maybe extend the range out just a little bit, but it's also supposed to serve as kind of like the off-brand Find My network. Which kind of caught my attention because everybody on like just almost everybody and their mother on TikTok was talking about it. So which prompted me to go look into it because like while I have an Amazon device in the house, I don't use it. It's unplugged. Because we just don't use it. And yeah, like I looked into it, like, okay, well, yeah, this is the Find My stuff, but it seems like a lot of people were going around saying, hey, this is how you disable Amazon Sidewall. But I think my issue is with this was nobody was doing this for the Find My network. Like everybody was singing the praises of AirTags. AirTags is here. It's going to be amazing. Billions of iPhones will be able to help you find your devices. But nobody really cared to turn that off. I wonder why.
Indeed.
Also, yeah, I got stuck on that. There we go.
Indeed.
So yeah, like I'm not too terribly concerned about this, mainly because of the fact that this has been existing in iPhone users' pockets for a while now. Like if you have an iPhone, an iPad, or a MacBook, like you've been a part of a bigger network than this for a long time. And now when Amazon does it, it's like, oh no, mass hysteria. Like y'all, it's either all or nothing for me. I looked down and Anka was gone.
Anka didn't walk all up into the camera. It blurred you when you came to a certain point, by the way.
Wow.
Like I wish I could have like I wish I could have multiple camera feeds for this.
Keep
That
walking
would be
up.
nice.
Because like here's the thing, Kevin is in focus, but you are out of focus at that point that you're standing. Do that again. Do that again.
I am wondering how well this is going to tune into audio.
This is total chaos and I love it.
Okay, let's actually try to focus on what's on this dock. Oh my god. I am not helping.
Anka isn't either. The next generation of Windows will be revealed on June 24th.
You know, I'm actually looking forward to that. Like,
is this Windows 24?
Anka, can I remove you from your island?
It's Windows 10 GX Generation Next. Game on, get your game on.
Okay, Kevin's going right behind you. Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella said last week that the next generation of Windows is in the works and will be revealed soon. And he wasn't kidding. Microsoft has announced that an event showcasing what's next for Windows will take place on June 24th. Now, I've heard, and multiple sources have said that Microsoft is not making a Windows 11, but I'm just saying, look at this video that Windows shared on Twitter yesterday.
I don't know. It looks like a Windows 11 to me.
Look at that. Look at the shadow. Look at the shadow. Look at the shadow.
It looks like a Windows 11 to me.
That looks like an 11. That looks like an 11. Oh wait, let me shake my. There we go. I had to turn the lights back on.
Oh.
But yeah, that looks like an 11.
Second 11 to me.
So yeah, so apparently like the newest Windows update was released about a couple of weeks ago. I've applied it. Surprisingly, this was the Anka, why did you actually turn the lights off?
Oh.
I mean, it's okay.
Also, how are you turning them off while just sitting there?
Oh, you can.
Young says that it's Roman numeral 2. Miss Britt says does not. They don't want it. They don't want it.
Mm-mm.
Would y'all honestly buy it if they released it as Windows Roman numeral 2?
Wait, do you mean like buy it with money, or will we believe it?
Like, would you actually buy it if they called it that?
No, I don't
No.
think they would charge you for it.
No, I don't think they would charge you for it. Because I think the future of Windows is not paying for Windows. The future of Windows is getting people on, like, is basically giving you like I think they would charge you for options and flavors, but I don't think they would be like straight up, here's like pay, $90 for a license. I think it would be like 40-50 for like features. I think they would charge
like if you want to go up to Pro, they may charge you $40 for it. But
So,
it's the thing of they may go the Apple route where Apple used to charge for their updates to the more recent OSs. They stopped doing that probably about a decade ago, if not longer. To where like I get the newest Mac OS update every time they release it. It's fine. It's whatever. It was surprising like when they went from OS X to OS and then called it 11. I see Windows going that point, not because they're trying to be Apple, but because of the fact of what they built into Windows.
Right.
They built all that ad tracking into Windows that they would rather have people just download and install the newest version of Windows just to get as many people on it just to collect all that data.
Mm-hmm.
Windows, but make it DLCs and microtransactions.
Yeah, Windows with Game Pass.
Yeah, Windows with Game Pass.
Windows free with Game Pass.
I'd do it.
You're not wrong. Not wrong. I would totally do that too.
Like I'd be like, whatevs,
Like if they were, like if they did charge for a new version of Windows, that like, hey, if you have a Game Pass subscription, just like they give away fucking 4 months of Spotify, it's like you can get Windows for free with Game Pass. Okay, sign me up.
Say less.
Yeah, exactly.
With all the new features or whatever, yeah. Like,
okay, so wait, okay? If you canceled your Game Pass, do you lose Windows?
I'd almost say that you would, or you would lose a lot of the features because technically you can install Windows 10 for free. You do not have to pay for Windows 10.
No,
this is not a secret. You can, if you do not have Windows 10, you need it. You can go to Microsoft's website, download Windows 10, install it, and use it. They will not stop you. The thing you can't do is personalize it. So you'll have a black background. You can't put up screensavers. You can't change all of the themes. It's just a watermark. It's like there's a watermark. That's it. Like, but you can functionally use Windows 10 for free. They don't stop you. They have no interest in doing that because they're still collecting that data on you. Right. You still have to sign into a Microsoft account for the most part.
Right.
They have that shit attached to you.
Yeah, you basically pay for it for the ability to like turn that shit off. Like or tone it down in a way. See, if you don't have it, they just said, "Oh, cool. We're just gonna omit the feature that allows you to turn that off."
Yeah.
And then you'd be like, "Hey, give us all your data."
Like if you don't have to pay for the product, you are the product.
You are the product, exactly.
So yeah, like honestly, if anything, if they announce like a whole new Windows OS, Yeah, they're not charging for that. They're not charging
Nah.
for that.
Nah. And again, if they did, it'd be minuscule and then for features.
Yeah.
Like very prosumer-esque features.
Like the ability to delay updates.
Mm-hmm. Remote desktop and client
Which is the reason why I bought
cache,
Pro.
whatever. Yeah.
But yep, we'll find out more information on June 24th.
Looking forward to it.
And that's it with the tech news. In gaming news, Team Liquid and Alienware launch an international social good platform.
I have feelings about the very statement. Esports group Team Liquid and Dell's Alienware gamer hardware division have introduced Good in Gaming, a new social good platform built around the concept of education, empowerment, and inclusive competition. Through Good in Gaming, the longtime partners aim to make gaming more inclusive, giving back to communities, and inspiring people to support each other while learning more about the space they love. The platform includes an internship program where 2 interns will receive 4-month paid internships within Team Liquid that include onboarding, hands-on education, goal setting, mentoring, and project work intended to add value to their resumes, work portfolios. It also includes a scholarship program where 4 students will receive $7,000 educational stipends and the opportunity to be coached by Liquid mentors for 4 months.
So is this over the summer? Like summer school or something?
It looks like maybe like a summer internship, and also kind of help you out through the school year as well.
Okay, so I have questions.
Go on.
As I peruse casually their website, hold on, is that a Naruto outfit over here in the corner? Okay, I'm gonna mind my business. As I peruse the website, I notice here and there that there are a lot of faces of marginalized people over here. Tell me something. Does Alienware or Team Liquid regularly do anything that is public facing in any way for minority groups?
I'm going to say no, not that I'm aware of. But then again, I am in neither one of those spaces. I don't follow esports or gaming hardware like that.
Because I need y'all to understand, I am on their website and every single photo is of marginalized identities. Every single one of them. And I'm just like, So, I mean, is this a place that y'all are in general? Or is this like a new thing for you? Or what have you? As you may have guessed here, I have questions, concerns, and queries.
I see an attempt was made. Like I see them doing it, but it's like, to me, like the way my hackles are up, I'm like, I feel like in the most soulless business like way, this is a move. But but in ways like soulless businessmen have been like trying to put the effort in, it's like, okay, I see that, I acknowledge that, but I'm still seeing like, how long is this going to remain? Like, how long are we going to continue to get support in marginalized, disenfranchised communities of color?
I mean, legit. I just want the formal paperwork on here. I want to know what the conditions are upon which the support is being given, and upon what conditions it is to be maintained.
Right? Is it going to be seasonal? Is this continual? Is this going to be happen in certain months, or or is this like a full-on business plan? This is how it's going to be, nigh on, in perpetuity. Like, because it's a move in a right direction, which I see that and I acknowledge that. But I'm also like, how I need this to continue. If this is going to continue, then I need this to continue. And that's my most feelings on it.
Honestly, those are the factual actuals.
Mm-hmm. Because we have our own, because we have developed our own support systems, we have developed our own spaces, but it is nice to see companies coming together and saying like, hey yo, let's continue to make more things happen. Like we're willing to work with, you know, streamers of color as well. So hope, you know, acknowledge it. I see it, I accept it. I'm not like, yay, company, but it's more like, good, do more of that, continue that.
Exactly. Like, is this performative or, you know?
I don't necessarily think it's performative. Like, nothing about it screams performative to me. I'm not seeing it. I mean, it's a thing of like, people ask, hey, what are you doing to actually try to include more marginalized voices? Here is something. Like, there could be companies who just try to uplift and that's it. Hey, here's a voice. They do work here. They are a part of teams. But it seems like this is a position where, you know, marginalized folks can actually apply and get the help within esports. A place where there, like, it's definitely a severe lack of other marginalized communities, especially women in these spaces, not showing up. Like, nobody's uplifting them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, is that like the thing is, right? Is that their aim is the question?
Right.
I mean, as opposed to what?
So, you know, like the thing here, right, is kind of like, hey, this is a social good platform. What does this mean? I don't have anything to go on except for the images that they have. So I'm like, if this is a thing that you're targeting for marginalized people, then that's cool. I would like to know. It's just we want to create educational opportunities, empower communities to succeed, and foster inclusive competitions. What do you mean?
Kind of want to see rubber hitting road. That's,
well, I mean, yeah, that would
Now-
make sense if it existed before, but we all have to sit here and admit that it doesn't. So it's like it's starting to become more of a chicken and egg argument, like which one will come first. And they're saying like, look, this doesn't exist. Let's find people to actually make this a thing now. We don't have anything to point to because it doesn't exist.
okay.
So it's like you're asking for, what does this look like? Well, it's like, well, we really don't know because it doesn't exist.
Well,
We
when
would
we
love to
say,
show
when I
it
say,
to you.
when I say, what does this look like because it doesn't exist, I'm not even asking for you to give me like here's a scale model of what this looks like, but also being like, hey, when you say this is supposed to be inclusive, what people are you talking about? If you
Right.
want to say, hey, we want to create this thing to get more marginalized people specifically in the space, you can just say that. Like, that's a thing that you can just type with the words that you used to make this website. Now, that being said, to be fair to Linux, what I'm getting here is I see where you're coming from, but also, my guy, I need you to curb your cynicism for maybe a second, and that's fair.
Right.
Listen, y'all thought I was the optimism on this team. I am not. It is Linux. Linux is out here calling out whole companies for being racist, and at the same time is like, but Sin, what if this particular company isn't racist? Maybe they're trying to do right. Like,
Right.
that's Linux right there. And like, God bless him.
Giving me a reason. They've not given me a reason to think otherwise yet.
Yeah, I'm the cautious.
Yeah.
I'm the cautious optimist who wants to see more, but has still seen both like good companies trying and and bad companies not trying, and also companies trying and not trying at the same time, basically performative. And I've seen it all, and I'm just hoping to where this company will lie, like hoping at some point just saying, okay, I'm hoping that it's the actual, we're trying to be the change that we want to see,
I
and
mean,
be the change that needs to
and
be.
you're right, but it's the thing of what other esports team, what other computer hardware manufacturers doing any of this?
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
and that, like, and
Right.
they're in kind is the actual point,
Right.
right?
And so that's what I'm saying. Like,
So,
I can't
it's like, well,
be.
what other people are do. It's just like what other people are doing this. So it's kind of like, okay, but also why are these people here?
Right.
It's the if I didn't to kind of follow up on the thing that Kevin said, if I didn't have too much of not enough so often, like we wouldn't
Right.
be here. We wouldn't have to
Right.
have
Yeah,
this.
and like
But
it's
we
a
do.
thing of like I see that, I understand that, but it's at the same time like people are asking for like people like us are asking for more representation in esports and stuff like that. Nobody's done it up until now, and then like it's that thing of like, okay, somebody's doing it, and then we're like, well, no, this ain't good enough. No, hold on. Let's.
Well, it's to
Oh.
be okay. So there's that, but then there's also the other side of it too. And you know exactly the kind of people that I'm talking about. Listen, we did like a crumb of a thing. Why aren't you rolling out a red carpet and giving us applause? Didn't we like give money to like a charity, like
Yeah,
a charity
yeah,
PM or
and I,
something
and
like
I
Right.
see
that?
it again. Like that's what's that. Like I see that, but it may be because of the fact I don't follow the space enough to where it's like
Right.
I've not seen that happen here yet.
Mm-mm.
I've seen
No.
nothing of anything happening to where I've not seen like a Team Liquid or a Cloud9 or CS GoGo Fortnite team.
Navi and
Sure,
yeah.
yeah. Like I
Like
only
do
Final
like do
Boss.
literally
Like I'm just
any
gonna
of
name old MLG teams now.
Navi,
Mhm.
FaZe Clan. Yeah.
Like I mean, FaZe
and
Clan.
see,
I've
like,
seen them do the exact opposite. Like FaZe Clan to me
Yeah.
just seems like ultimate cringe team.
Right.
So it's like for Team Liquid to even just have this website up, is automatically infinitely more times better than what
Mhm.
FaZe Clan is doing. It is like
Right.
so as
like
a
FaZe Clan
like
set that
thing
bar
is,
real low.
my experience with all of this is because of League of Legends of things. Like I know that they play other games, but that's mainly my understanding of people like Team Liquid and others in that space. And like having spent like some years being aware of all of them, because you have so many people who follow League, and we talked about these things for a really long time. It's kind of like, didn't y'all do anything like this before? So what's going on here? How did this happen in 2021 on Pride Month? And mind you, this probably happened like a bit before, but that's
It
like
was on
my
June
question is
1.
like, what on midnight of? Okay, I'm just sitting here, just like I want to say maybe I should give y'all time, but also from where I sit on this particular director's chair in this red beanie, I'm somewhat skeptical, and that's just where I am with that.
Yeah.
Now, you know something? This is where I tell everybody, I personally would have absolutely no hard feelings if I ended up being like deeply wrong and someone was just like,
Yeah.
here's a receipt of everything they've done for like the last 5 years or what have you. But
Yeah, it's a whole thing of like, yeah, I would love to be wrong. Well, in my
Please,
case, I would I would like to be right here. I would like to say that yes, I was right. They were okay. This was
That
okay.
Kev just took a lap
But-
around the church.
I just have to stretch my legs.
But you over there taking selfies. What are you talking about?
I'm out here trying not to have deep vein thrombosis.
Just gonna.
why is Anka, like, do you know how to do the thing where if you just put a little bit of pressure on your control stick, it just walks you really slow?
It's either.
Where did she go?
She's behind you.
It's right there.
I mean, I have to turn the camera to see it.
She's behind you.
Do you see this? Do you see the smooth walk here?
She's breathing down your neck.
What is
Sashay,
happening
do you see
right now? Yeah, this is going to be the weirdest audio podcast ever. Look, I'm going to say now, if you are listening to this, if you're listening to audio, please do yourself a favor. Watch the YouTube video. Just.
Ew.
Why is she sneezing at the back of my head?
Coronavirus. Coronavirus.
Why?
Yeah, you'll be okay. Just spray yourself down with some Lysol. You'll be okay. You'll be okay.
What is happening? Thank you.
Oh, why didn't I wear my mask? Dang.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna need a whole, PPE.
I thought since everybody was vaccinated, I thought everybody was all right. But since like Uncle's gonna be sneezing in people's faces like this,
yeah, this ain't great. This ain't great.
Shameful. Just shameful.
Anywho, seems like Sin and Anka are taking a break. Sin has put on his mask.
Sin's like, you know what? Can't be too careful.
Sin has put on his mask. Nah.
Y'all can't, like, Sin's like, you ain't finna have me caught in 4K out here.
Double vaccinated, and the answer is still no. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
But did you just pull out a vaccine card?
I sure did.
Oh my god.
I'm crying.
Alka's out here being disrespectful. We don't got no time for that.
You right, we don't. Let's
Be like, next time, mask coming on.
Oh my god.
You hear a sniffle? I'm sorry. Hazmat suit.
Be like,
Oh my god. Far Cry 6 narrative director issues a statement after politics backlash. So let's back this up, because two things happened during this whole Far Cry 6 reveal. Ubisoft made their annual statement that none of their games are political, and this includes Far Cry 6, which tells a story of a revolutionary, trying to overthrow a government. No, that's definitely not political in any stretch.
yeah, I think that Yeast is like,
Can y'all just
on some BS for real? Like,
can we just agree forever if we make video games or art or music to just forever dead the concept? This isn't really aiming to be political. You're talking about Far Cry. The whole game is about like fascism most of the time.
Right.
And like nationalism and all this other shit. The answer is no. Stop.
just stop talking about it. Just be like, whenever bring it up, look.
Literally just make the game and be like, if you feel like it's political, it's because it is, because we live in a world, and if we model a game after the real world, it's political. That's the end of it.
Right. And people will be like, okay, here's my pre-order money.
So yeah, they came back after they saying that. So after it was stated that Far Cry 6 was not political, the narrative director Navid Kavari, I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly, issued a lengthy statement on the politics of the game following the backlash. In a post on the Ubisoft blog, Kavari sought to reassure fans that Far Cry 6 would include hard, relevant discussions about the rise of fascism in a nation, the cost of imperialism, forced labor, the need for free and fair elections, LGBTQ plus rights, and more within the context of Yara, the game's fictional Caribbean island setting. So wait, if you're talking about all of that and then you have the audacity to say that it's not political.
Oh my god. How did you put all that in the game and then just go, oh, I don't know. It's not it's not political to me. You
listen, when they kept pulling that argument, like it's not political in the Division 2,
yeah,
I was like,
at that point, it's like, no, what are y'all doing? Y'all
full of
literally
shit.
at the U.S. Capitol.
for a
we are
moment.
we our
Sorry,
base
did
of
you know about
operations
the
is
where
the White
like
House.
coders are literally trying to reclaim the U.S. Capitol and saying, no, not really political content. Is
Right.
that what you're telling me?
I literally shot 3
I
dudes
could say yes.
near Washington Lincoln's lap. Why are we doing this? We took back Congress. Congress. We were doing shootouts on the floor of the Senate. I'm sorry. How is that not political?
Why do I feel like Anka wanted to put us in Animal Crossing so she could do the things that she really wants to do on this podcast, but for real?
Yeah.
Is it back to just practicing Tai Chi now?
Yeah. Yeah, she's doing yoga.
Kavari goes on to say, our story is political. A story about a modern revolution must be.
Right.
How? How was it that after you knew what was in your game?
Knew it.
You knew what was in the game.
You wrote it.
And it, all right, but who made the
Right.
statement? Who made the
Ashy.
statement? Who?
I mean-
I want to know who actually made the statement.
I would like to just have a quick conversation with them on a side alley, please.
I mean, when we saw like the first Far Cry 6, it was like not directed, announced by the wonderful Giancarlo. My man was like, here, son, hold this grenade. Now let me pull it.
Hold
And
on.
then be like, and then this man's literally walking around, and his kid's literally walking around with a live grenade.
Major, it went dark.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, jiggle it.
Got it.
So it's like, and he's like, you and your people, and you must hold them tight, otherwise they all go boom. And I'm like, bro, that's political as shit, man.
So
I feel like they were like, okay, we have to say the obligatory. It's not political. It's just so we can fit in, guys. Like that's it.
Right, but it is. Just say we didn't mean for it. Just like we didn't mean for it to be political. It might be some political themes in it, but it is what it is.
So
Well,
it was the same.
Here's the thing about it being political, right? You cannot. It is impossible.
Yeah.
Impossible, in my opinion, for you
Right.
to tell a story about good and evil without being political. Because at some point we have to talk about what good and evil is and who gets to make those rules. That's where the politics come in. Like you literally cannot have we stormed the castle to save we stormed the castle to save this kingdom from an evil king, because then you have to talk about why they're evil.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and just
Like
so
y'all are grown, like y'all are whole adults, and people are paying you money to not say ridiculous, unfounded things. Why? Y'all like listen, if you want to be like on Twitter with the spicy non-takes, at least hire me to do it. I would make it interesting.
So just so we're clear, the individual who said that it was not political was also Kavari.
Wow.
So,
So this person has a pattern.
I mean, I don't know if it's a pattern. I'm just saying that the person who said that Far Cry 6 wasn't political is also the same person who's now saying it is.
Oh,
So it's not like he's covering for somebody else. He's covering for himself.
Well, because basically people went over here and it's like, okay, we're about tired of this shit. Then we have the same thing with like it was like a game called 6 Days.
In Fallujah?
Mm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Not political. It's literally a telling of a section of history. What are you talking about?
Literally.
In a time of war, no less. I don't know. Hate y'all so much.
Not political. No.
Y'all want to hear another story that's going to make you feel really upset?
I'm
I
sure you want to
mean-
give it to me, so I'm ready for it.
Nvidia unveiled the RTX 3080 Ti and the 3070 Ti. It
I
went on sale.
heard.
Oh, cool! Another paper launch.
Yep. There's no need for me to go.
Oh, wait a
any-
minute. Okay, so cool. Got a question. Got a real quick question.
Go on.
What did they put in there to keep people from mining cryptocurrency?
Well, from what I understand, like all of them, like all of the cards going forth are going to have that light hash limiter.
I mean, do they?
This article doesn't say that it's in there. Yeah, this article doesn't say that it was included. But I'm from what Nvidia said, like they're on good.
Well, Anka
Nvidia
is like
said
Vision now.
after she sneezes on me, then she puts on a whole hazmat gear. Nvidia made a statement saying that all of their cards going forward would have that light hash limiter. So I can only assume that it's on here, and apparently they're making mining cards specifically to leave, like for them to leave, all the miners to leave the graphics cards alone. But yeah. So yeah, cards went on, or at least the 3080 Ti went on sale today, and you can't buy one. So
Nope.
Of course not. Of course not.
Mm. Sad to say. Ugh.
Let's see. PlayStation has now announced more information on their Evo Community Series. They're starting off on June 10th, going into August 3rd. So Evo is back, baby.
Oh yeah.
Looks like their So I think their community series is like their invitational, and Evo 2021 online August 6th and 8th and 13th through 15th. So Sony's living up to their word here. They're bringing Evo back.
So I have no idea what Evo is.
So it went dark again.
Isn't,
Evo is their fighting is like the huge fighting game tournament that normally takes place in Las Vegas, but kind of was canceled. I want to say a year or so ago because the original owner turned out to be a weirdo creep groomer.
Mm.
Yeah.
That happens more often than not.
Yeah.
No joke. That happens often more than not.
So yeah, like Sony came in, and I think we covered that on the show where Sony came in and kind of picked up the pieces of that. So.
Mm-hmm.
Probably those Xbox gamers who love to play fighting games, probably say goodbye to ever being able to play fighting games on your Xbox.
Well,
Sony owns them now. No, but yeah. Also, this article is kind of odd. It's a weird thing for me. Fortnite is getting a graphics upgrade. But this, I think, is the first example of a game that's already out, that's been out for years, getting new PC hardware requirements.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Still, and kind of still in technical, not technical, early access though.
No, I thought they went 1.0.
I don't think so.
It's still in beta?
Early access, I think.
What?
No.
Why is a game that's been out for 2 years still early access?
This
It's been more than 2
title says
years.
that they're not in beta.
for like damn near
Oh,
a
they're not in
decade.
beta?
It feels like they, honestly, yeah.
I'm trying.
Wasn't Fortnite Save the World supposed to become free for everybody, but they never did it?
Yeah, they just never did it.
Wow.
I don't know why, but they just never did it.
Because they some chumps.
I agree with that.
This is what Fortnite
Say the world was never free, never free.
Yo, Zezrox, thank you for that follow. Yeah, Save the World was never free, but they said they were going to make it free once Battle Royale made it to 1.0. I'm not seeing a date for when that happened.
Not $150 for. Oh, you know what, y'all? Let me go and refill this drink. I can't with y'all today.
$150 a game. That's giving me Destiny 2 vibes all over again.
Okay. Okay.
All right, here's an article from June 30th, 2020. Fortnite exits beta, but breaks promise of free-to-play Save the World.
Mhm.
So, again, we were all right. Wasn't in beta. It's not in beta anymore. But they did say that they were going to give Save the World for free, but they said, nah, dog, we good with that.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
apparently Fortnite Battle Royale became, an actual GA product last year, July of last year.
Glad I didn't buy it.
I bought it. I paid like $20,
Mm-mm.
and that was $20 more than I should have spent on it.
Ugh. I'm disgusted.
I'm glad she's able to just freely just walk away.
I like how Anka is like giving me like I'm trying to be king of the pirates vibe right now.
I just love the fact that she is definitely role playing this the way we all should, but art. Like she is actively just living this life of being a podcaster in a room and just walking away.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me wish that there was a fifth person here to actually, screen, like to do the video, like to do the camera work for the show. That way I could also emote and do things without it, showing everything that I do.
Yeah, that would be cool. Do we have any volunteers for next time?
Any volunteers?
Right.
Anybody?
Anybody? But
I mean,
Anybody?
I imagine all I
Bueller?
would need to do is just like
Bueller?
buy a second Switch.
true.
Or get a Switch
True.
Lite and just control it with, just do whatever I need to do on the Switch Lite. And that's what gaming news, man. Actually, this is kind of a light week. I think all the time is being taken because of the fact that we've just been playing around in Animal Crossing. The show
Yeah.
seems longer, but it really isn't.
I
It's
still
just
gotta
mostly
give y'all
been
a
like the setup
tour.
and everybody getting in the chairs.
Yeah.
Look, sitting down in a chair in Animal Crossing is a lot more difficult than people think it is.
Colin
Yeah.
here dropped the facts real quick, and y'all might want to take a look at it. But also the fact that they dropped it for PUBG, I am so sorry. You deserve better than that.
All right, so let's see.
Ooh.
I'm not upset that I bought into the beta. I'm upset that they abandoned it once PUBG took off and they decided that they were going to undercut it by making their own version, which is true. This caused them to more or less abandon Save the World, which is what I paid into, and barely received any updates across 2+ years from late 2016 to 2018 or so. Why is it that I look away and then look back and nobody's where they should be?
Because
Since-
I mean,
since-
Save the World
since-
looked way more fun than Fortnite. It like Battle Royale. So I just don't understand it.
Basically they gave up on it. It's like Save the World was like supposed to be their game, like their game, and what happened was they were like, okay, we'll make the throwaway mode for free, Fortnite Battle Royale. The only issue is because a combination of it was free, it was free, so more people can get access to it. And it had the same mechanics that Save the World had, i.e. the building. And so it was like, yo, let's get in it. And it just happened to be in that perfect sweet spot storm of BR really just taking off as a game genre. And so it just cemented itself as the thing. And everybody was playing it. All the big content creators, coronavirus.
Uncle, why?
Uncle just was like, you know what, I'm gonna sneeze.
You act like my son. I'm so mad.
I'm crying. This thing is going off the rails in the funnest way. But yes. So it came in just that wonderful sweet spot, and then they were like, well, we have this thing that's free that's making us more money than this thing that we paid for. And so it's kind of like they haven't like fully dropped it, so they've just been like, well, we're just not gonna make as much content to it. Plus, like Save the World gets kind of like grindy after a while. You know, it's like very grindy and it's not really like user friendly
It could
in
have
the
been.
beginning.
It could have been so great though. Like if they were over here worried about the wrong things, and it just could have been so great. I would have played it because I like PvE. I don't like PvP. I would have played the crap out of that. Okay,
Right.
so
There was good goodness there in the bones of it. Like I really liked it in the bones and like muscle and sinew of it. But once we got down to like the real thing of it, it definitely got grindy and it definitely lost its luster after a while. For me. So plus it was like I think it was like somebody had mentioned, I think it was like I was playing with a friend of mine and they were saying like, okay, you got to build in these, like you got to use these patterns in this thing to defend your fort, your base. And I was just at that point, I was just checked out. I was like, yeah, I just want to do things. I just want to do it. I just want to slap some stuff together and put it together and do it. You don't have enough materials. You haven't been like doing expeditions and you haven't been running. I'm like, I don't got time for that. But with BR, all you just gotta do is jump out of a flying bus, shoot dudes in the face.
That's all I want.
You know, shoot.
So I'm gonna point out that I feel like Animal Crossing is helping us work out some things with this show. Because you know what this is? Sin has just left. I don't know where he is.
chilling in the kitchen.
Sin's just perusing the house.
Anka's just causing general chaos.
I know. I told y'all that I needed to get like another drink. I wasn't joking. I went to the kitchen.
But it's like it's that whole thing of like when Kevin and I really get into these big gaming conversations and everybody else is silent. It's like you imagine like people like everybody else just like they just walked away. Just walked away and did their own thing while we just sat here and talked.
Yeah.
Like that Anka's sleep.
They're on the couch.
That's on brand for Anka.
Hey, it made you take a picture real quick.
Oh, God.
See, it's like our real lives just transfer into the game so well.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. So Kev, let's continue with the show while we're the only ones here. Well, actually, I don't know. Sing, you might want to be here for this one because we're in the streaming section at this point.
Oh yeah.
Twitch hit with another wave of DMCA takedowns.
Oof.
Hold on for a moment. Can you give me? I would like the fan, please.
Oh, you don't have the fan. Hold on. Got you. I got you.
Don't you have
Thought I
to go
grabbed
outside
the
for that?
Yes. Wait, I thought I gave you the thing.
You do realize he left the island.
So you gave me the DJ helmet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, you need the helmet?
No, I do not. Yeah, I need the fan.
Okay, let's readjust in our seats because it's gonna be a long.
Is it time for a tech tabernacle? Is this what's happening?
Wait, hold up. Oh, okay. I got it. Wedgie. Hey, that happens.
So, hey, Kev, you enjoying your time on Anka's island?
Yeah, it's kind of nice. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Lord.
They came in hot with the tambourine. It was like, wow. Wow. Coming. I tell you, came in hot with the tambourine.
Oh, it'll just continue doing that as long as I hold
that,
the
please.
That
Somebody
is so
clip
good
that.
to know.
Look, Sid makes note. Sid makes note of holding the button on his phone.
Again, it would not be a stream, it would not be a podcast without Sin and his fan.
Exactly.
So this is on brand.
Yep.
This is on brand. This is on message.
Are we official VTubers?
It's starting to look more and more like that now.
So
readjusted our seats here.
right.
Let's get back to the news.
Yeah, let's get back to the news.
As Tycho said, yes. Once again, offers the advice of delete your shit.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, I want to just say something here, real quick.
Give Sim the floor here. There we go.
For once, and only once so far, I feel like it's important to say here.
Wait, what the fuck is happening? No,
cannot give Twitch the L for. I can't give Twitch the L for this.
What is Akka playing?
Oh, that's a plot twist. Sounds like church. Sounds like KK church music.
We're in the tabernacle now.
Classic KK.
But yeah, I can't get Twitch the L for this. Cannot. I'm gonna let everybody settle into that moment of shock, and then I will be taking questions.
Yeah, it's a plot twist. Man.
That is a plot twist. That is a plot twist.
I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, let me match that energy real quick. There we go.
Yeah, I don't even have my shocked up, so I'm just gonna have to smirk on that.
JoJo to be continued.
Yes. Why is Twitch not taking its L?
Twitch isn't taking. I can't give Twitch the L on this one because here's the thing. I mean, I hate to say it like this. I really do. Because listen, I am the first person to be on Twitch's neck for things. But y'all, we were sitting here last year at about this time when Twitch was kind of like, oh, about that DMCA stuff. We didn't do what we needed to do with literal Amazon money backing our platform to handle this situation at a legal level. And y'all had to watch partners delete years of content to avoid being copyright stricken with only 48 hours notice. And then people by the hordes were like, all right, bet. We got you. Here's a service you can use. Here's a service you can use. List of artists, band camps, all this other stuff that don't DMCA their stuff or copyright strike their stuff or anything else. People who make multiple genres of music for people who want to use background music on streams and YouTube videos and all that other stuff that they can monetize that doesn't have copyright issues. And y'all were provided those resources because I went and looked them up to repost them today a whole year ago. And then for some reason we got comfortable, like Twitch ever decides to step in to protect us with things that count like this. Y'all knew better. You had people offer you resources and then you ignored them. Okay, well, I guess we're getting DMCA'd now.
You know what? You say it like that and you've got absolutely a point. I mean, you definitely have a point there. It's a thing where when this initially happened, my whole argument was people knew what was going on with YouTube. How did they not expect this to happen on Twitch? There were ways to avoid this, yet y'all wanted to play Boo Boo the Fool at like, nah, they can't get me. They can't get me. And they got you. You done got.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's one thing when you're just like, you don't realize it from one platform to another one, but all of these people getting DMCA strikes aren't like new people to the platform either.
No.
Like y'all had to be paying attention. So unless you were sitting here for the whole of last year when this DMCA stuff went down with your eyes closed, and mind you, I had a post I posted in June. I had someone else's post I copied that was posted in October of the same year. So it's not like we haven't known that there were months of time. Like that's almost 4 months worth of time right there. Y'all ain't have no reason to be out here getting copyright stricken still in the year 2021, except that y'all were just like, let me ignore this shit and play these remixes real low in the background and hope they don't notice. Stop
Or
playing games with things
or that
on
whole
like
thing with
on the platform.
or that whole thing with the secondary channel.
Because the thing is, y'all know that the moment that they have a reason to, Twitch is going to throw you under the bus when it comes to this stuff. Stop playing with it.
And
Stop.
will.
Stop playing games with these people now. I'm just saying,
Mhm.
You know, like I'm just gonna go ahead and go like take a page right out of our Auntie Maya Angelou's notebook. When someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time.
The first time.
right. As somebody who has learned this lesson from the School of Hard Knocks, aka making content for YouTube, as somebody can really tell you, like, if you have even a piece of a song that sounds like that song, or sound like a song, or is a thing of a song, they gonna get you. Like they gonna get you. And now with a whole pandemic out, and people who do not have those good licensing fees out there, like they trying to come for your wig. They trying to come for your wig cap. And they have said, we coming for you. Stop playing the music. Like I had wonderful like sound bites and sound clips from a stream deck that were quote unquote copyrighted, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna have to not do that. So what I did is, if there's something happens that I want to do like party music for, I find like nice little like no copyrighted fringe, no copyright, yeah, my words, no copyright free music, royalty free music. So instead of this song, I use that song. And I'm just like, it's wild that it's just like people have been doing this for so long and just continually playing copyrighted music and then being surprised that it's getting that half of their thing is muted. And then you have people are like, well, actually, I'm not doing it. I'm doing it for the live action. Like it doesn't matter if my VODs are gone. Look, people, when these companies go look at when they come to look at you and they say like, I want to look at them for sponsorship, I want to look at them for brand deals, I want to look at them for this, they're gonna want to see your VODs. They're gonna want to see them, because if you do JRPGs, you want people to see your last JRPG stream. If you do indie games, they're gonna want to see that. But what they're not gonna be able is if half of your VOD is claimed, or you've deleted it because of that copyrighted music, or you delete all your VODs and clips because they're copyrighted. Then that's a weight of content that developers and companies are not going to be able to see. They're not going to be able to see that. So if you're trying to do this for full time, or just be like, hey yo, look at my Fortnite stuff, you don't want to be playing copyrighted music over all of that. So,
Of course, that just now makes me think that all of this KK Slaughter music is copyrighted by Nintendo.
Oh,
no,
dang.
that's fine. No, this is fine.
Okay.
The game music is fine because that's basically tied to the game that you're playing with.
It's fine depending on the company. Fun fact on that one.
Right.
Some companies don't handle their licensing property, so you can still be DMCA for playing music that's in the game.
Yeah, Nintendo will just come for the video content.
And so some people have, like some video game companies, it's for games like Just Shapes and Beats, especially rhythm games and stuff like that, that have music from other artists as part of their game. They have like Grand Theft Auto and Chat is an example, because they don't make their own music for their games. Right. It's you trying to do things over music that literally exists from other artists and stuff, that they only have a license to have on their game, but not over a broadcasted live.
I think what Kev was talking about, like the game, music specifically made by the developer or publisher. So the music in Animal Crossing may be protected, not licensed music that you would get from Grand Theft Auto or NBA
Right.
2K
Yeah,
or
that's
NFL
what I'm saying,
or
like-
Madden, all like that. Yeah,
Right.
that difference. But even then, saying that, Nintendo is notoriously litigious. Even or they will DMCA, they will try to DMCA strike video.
Right.
So like I almost like as much as like I don't know, Animal Crossing music tends to stay within Animal Crossing. It's still a thing of like Nintendo is Nintendo, and Nintendo knows how to Nintendo very well, and may come for the KK Slider music just because.
Some people, I do know that there have been some games released over the last year where they have an option if they include music from out that they did not specifically make, orchestrate, or have a license to for broadcasting, that you can go to a menu and it will mute or change music levels in a game. If you're like, it's a whole thing specifically for people who do streaming things.
Yeah,
Right.
I think we've covered that in some games that come. It was one game in particular where they said it was Cyberpunk. Back when we were doing a whole bunch of Cyberpunk coverage, they had an option for that, but it was found out that apparently a few songs were left in the streamer mode that were copy protected or not stream safe. So apparently Anka is trying to set a mood here. Or not. I don't know what's going on with Anka.
I was very uncomfortable for
Lower
a second.
BPM just had a mood like that with a spotlight. This isn't a casting couch, Anka.
And now it's time for Bad Girls Club confessionals. Just kidding.
I don't understand, Rima.
Moving
Crying.
OBS Studio 27 has been released. Of course, this show is running on the fabulous OBS Studio 27. It's fantastic. Hosts of new features, but nothing. I would say nothing major to like the everyday content creator. There are some features that they added, but yeah, nothing that I'm using. And this is obviously from a Linux website, so you're pretty much everything here is like, hey, these are all the Linux features they added. So THC, what we don't need right now.
You guys, this is totally unrelated, but Sailor Moon Eternal came out today. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I see that.
You already know I'm aware of this, so that's like.
Where can we catch the Sailor Moon Eternal?
On Netflix. Oh my gosh, it's on Netflix. Okay. I'm sorry.
Can you stand still for a second? Can you look forward? That eye patch looks weird. Now that I'm able to see it up close.
It looks like a plate.
It kind of does. Like somebody melted a dye on your eye.
I was thinking more like a saltine cracker, just slapped on your face, like a weird TikTok, video compilation. Instead of like slapping like a slice of cheese on your baby's face, it's more like throw a cracker at somebody. Like,
it's stuck.
Here come the maracas.
So yeah, if you are looking for an update to OBS 27, it is now available for you to download. In deals news, Xbox Game Pass, of course, the best deal in gaming. They're adding For Honor, Cloud and Console, The Wild at Heart on the cloud, Backbone on PC, and Darkest Dungeon, Cloud, Console, and PC. And Ace Combat 7, Skies Unknown is leaving, and I am upset about this. I will gladly change Darkest Dungeon for more Ace Combat, but I might just end up buying it at this point, and probably should and get the discount. Actually, no, wait, hold on. Okay, I thought I owned it. Did I play it on Game Pass? I must have. So maybe I should go and buy it. So yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll go buy Ace Night Call for Cloud Console and PC is leaving West of Dead, Cloud Console and PC. Wizard of Legend, Cloud Console and PC, and Observation, Cloud Console and PC, all leaving on June 15th. Tell me why. Tell me why.
DMCA.
Tell me why it's free for the month of June.
Y'all are a whole mess.
Every time I played this game, I could not help it. I couldn't. Also, why on PC Gamer is a popular topic? Lady D.
What now?
Lady D is a popular topic on PC Gamer.
You know exactly why. Don't
I
do
know.
this.
Yeah, I know. I just happened to look up and notice it. But yes, tell me why is free for the month of June. For Pride Month, all 3 chapters are available in the Windows Store, Xbox, and I'm not sure about PlayStation. I think on Steam, I think it's available free on Steam as well, but I'm not sure about PlayStation. PC Gamer is only telling me that it's available on PC, but it has been confirmed on Steam, Windows Store, and at least Xbox. If anybody has a PlayStation, can verify on PlayStation. Great.
Yeah, I cop this for free because it's also on Game Pass. If you want to also play it on Game Pass, so
maybe I should just cop it for free for real because you know that's probably going to go away.
Yeah, I did that too.
So that's probably that's probably I didn't think about that. So that's probably what I'm going to go ahead and do. Maybe I'll just pick up the Steam version. Excuse me. Did we already go over the announcement of the future Windows? Yes. We believe it's Windows 11 or Windows Roman numeral 2. That it will be free, so that way they can collect everybody's data.
With DLC.
With DLC.
Yeah, with DLC, yeah. Definitely gonna try to sell you more apps though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, last but not least, of course, in the Epic Game Store, Frostpunk is free to keep this week.
Oh wow.
I highly recommend this game. It is definitely soul crushingly hard, but it's not that hard where it's like I'm hard but impossible. I'm mostly like I'm hard and yeah, you can keep playing. I'm a hard game and you can keep playing.
Wait, what are you saying?
I'm saying that Frostpunk is a hard but enjoyable game.
Okay.
Yes.
It's one of those things where under kind of the story is like a kind of a dark story of, hey, you have these terrible conditions that you have to survive through. Very much like in the vein of a game like RimWorld.
Right.
Where you have, here's a set of conditions, you now have to survive through these conditions and you have to like deal with resources and morale.
Yeah, dealing with finite resources and doing the best you can to maintain people's spirits in a very, very crushing conditions, but it's still fun.
Tycho,
sorry, go ahead. It has that kind of scratches that unique itch for, like, it's a particular type of challenge that scratches an itch for a very specific group of people, but it's really fun to watch.
Yeah, Stalker is right. It's the Dark Souls of surviving based building games. It's like the Dark Souls.
I am definitely not interested in.
True.
Just stay away. No, seriously, just stay away. Just don't. It's okay. You don't need to download or claim this one. It's fine.
I say cop, but be prepared to rage a little bit.
Yeah. So then for me, not cop. I would rather sit on the floor than cop this game. Just sit in the middle of my room and do nothing for a whole week. Just despite the game being free.
I might cover it. I might cover it from my channel because I have the Steam version, but I might cover it from my channel so everybody can see it. So I might be that might be indie coverage for me. It might.
Are you wearing sock holders? Like
I'm
sock
a secret.
suspenders?
I'm a secret agent.
I just,
Yeah, that tells me nothing, but I'll go with it.
yeah. Back to Tycho. Tycho mentioned. I wanted to go back to the Windows announcement. Yeah, again, we were in jest about that. But to be more serious though, going back to that Windows announcement. Yeah, I think that Microsoft is moving towards a OS as a service model. Like, I don't see them not doing that. I'm just like not going to pay them a subscription to my operating system, because no. Just no. So it's keeping you awake, because yeah, I can see that. So let's get at it, because I know Sin has a hard out. So I guess we'll start with Sin. Or first of all, thank you everybody for tuning in to another episode of Tech Talk Thursday in Animal Crossing. Shout out to Anka for hosting us on this amazing island compound.
Hey, Linux, while we're over here talking about these things in Animal Crossing,
Yes.
how about them like bags of money?
Okay. I'll sing you your money. It's fine.
Sin literally like run them pockets.
He is like, how about you run my
Oh,
coins,
I gotta
bruh?
give y'all a tour of the island.
Oh, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
You guys want to do the benediction of while we're touring?
Sure. Since seeing that you have a hard out, what's going on with you this week?
Surprisingly, there is a thing that I am going to be doing. I believe tomorrow evening there is a kind of what they call it indie interview hour, where I get we have to talk about representation in games, and then Saturday for an event with gaming magazine, I am going to be playing Monster Prom.
Hey.
Awesome.
Oh, that's dope.
So that's Saturday at 6. If y'all want to see me date monsters, there you go.
Kev,
Yes, sir.
what you got going on this week?
Well, better, just we have come to a bit of a, oh man.
Like looking at chat.
Still got the somebody still got the tent. So
Wait a
we
second.
have come.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm sorry. You have a tent, but there's also mail here.
Yes, this is on purpose.
This is your P.O. box?
No, this is the campground. So I'm gonna keep this a tent. I created another character, but I never play it because.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, how do you? Okay. So yeah, we are getting into that lovely part of June where a lot of nice little indie games are coming out. So I'm definitely going to be doing a lot of really nice stuff. Been playing a bit of Hoko Life. That's kind of like a combination of this game, but pretty much different on PC that I have been enjoying a bit of. So
Not Major trying to steal the residents' packages.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I just hit A on a package after I killed the roaches.
mm-hmm. The roaches. But yeah, got that go. So we got that going on. Another thing for the stream team. Not really. Another stream for the stream team. Not necessarily sure what I'm gonna play on that night, but probably might be some knockouts. Oh yes, Knockout City has pretty much taken over my life.
Knockout City is so fun.
Knockout City is a bop, and I have really truly have enjoyed that game a lot. I was like when Sin and us were like when we were doing the whole Apex thing, I was thinking like, yo, we could easily do Knockout City. Because that game has taken over that game has taken over in the way that Splat used to, by just being a fun on the bun and absolute blast. So yeah, I've been playing that with the homies of various communities, and just been enjoying that. So probably might do that on the day. As always, more Dragon Quest, because Dragon Quest is awesome. Getting back into the whole work trying to get back into the whole working sector, but you know how that is.
Yeah.
And yeah, other than that, not much of anything is new.
So I'm hearing Knockout City this month's Thursday plays.
Yes.
Knockout City is definitely.
That's cool.
So
That's the quickest we've ever done that.
Yeah, I think it's like 4-player. I'm trying to see how 4-player works, because I think it's like mostly 3, but I think we could do 4-player with, I'm trying to figure out, is there a way we can do 4-player? I think so. Yeah. So, yeah, we can definitely do some Knockout City for Thursday plays. We gonna make that work.
It's so addicting.
Oh yeah, it's very much so. Like literally curving a dodgeball, like the movie Wanted, is amazing. Oh, somebody's got a project.
Hey, Major, you wanna donate to the bridge fund? I mean, stairs funding. This is it.
Yeah, you gotta talk to. I'll chip in.
Oh crap! I just yanked my headphones out.
Oh, don't do that.
Oh god.
That barely made a dent.
Mm-hmm.
I did notice that money left.
Oh my god.
Well, I was gonna contribute to.
Yay!
Dude, like, I have like $2 million in this game, dog.
I was like, bro was like, you know what? I'll just drop it all. Oh, yeah. He paid
I
it
have
all.
nearly $4 million in this game. Like, I'm not missing it. Anka, now that you have a funded stair project, what's going on with you this week?
Well, not much. It's furniture market time, so I'm tired. People buying furniture, providing IT support, you know. But I'm going to Texas next week, so I won't be here again.
Blanca's on tour this summer, okay?
The summer Vonka.
Blanca said, I am on a Pride tour.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Period. Okay. Happy Pride Month. Period. Okay. We out here. All right.
Yes, we are here. I'm just trying.
The
Safely.
Summer Unca Fest,
Yes.
brought to you by Budweiser.
Hot girl summer with masks and vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, other than that, I ain't got nothing else. I'm gonna be not here next week. I mean next Thursday and the Thursday after that, because after that I'll be in California. So yeah.
I guess
Anka,
my question is like, when will you be back on the show? We may not have to worry about a 4-player knockout of City.
I'll be back for the last Thursday of this month.
So she's only here to play video games now. We have now confirmed that. She wanted to play Animal Crossing, and now she'll be back for Knockout City. She doesn't want to do a tech podcast. She just wants to play video games. This makes all the sense now.
It just worked out that way. It's not on purpose.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Bring shorts. Oh gosh. It's hot everywhere. It was muggy today.
Yeah.
And rainy.
Yeah. I had to go into the office to move to move a computer and move some equipment. So I wore jeans. Oh, bad idea.
Did you get bullet drops today as well? Cause I mean, it was raining pretty freaking hard.
No, I made it in before it started raining hard. And like when I did have to go back out while it was raining, it was drizzling, or it was raining heavy on the way because I had a doctor's appointment. Yeah, come to find out, I actually have ringworm.
Oh,
yeah.
dang.
So that's why I came home to get out of the jeans because it was really hot, so I could put shorts on, and also so that way I could show the doctor my leg without having to try to force up jeans. So yeah, like in between me coming back home to change clothes before I went to the doctor, it rained hard. Then I got in my car, and on the way to the doctor it was raining hard. But anytime I was outside, it was not raining, or it was like a light drizzle. But yeah, that reminds me, I need to buy a replacement umbrella, like post haste.
Yes.
Let's see. For me this week,
Is there a reason that you're trying to chop me with an umbrella?
because she's an axe murderer. She tried killing Kevin and me earlier today.
She's also bad. If she's an axe murderer, she's bad at it.
I mean, we saw how she is in the kitchen. Nope, nothing. No.
Hey.
There she goes.
She keeps touching the rice.
Hey,
Well,
who was throwing macaroni all over the floor?
anywho,
Floor noodles.
nothing really going on this week. This weekend, my niece is graduating in high school, so really excited about that.
Hey, turn up.
Yes.
Congrats.
My first niece nephew to actually do so. So really excited about all of that. She's going to nursing school, so I'm gonna hook her up with some tech equipment. Of course, I think I mentioned here on the show, giving her my old iPad Pro. I just picked up a new Apple Pencil for her, so that way she has all the stuff. Like, I'm giving her all of my equipment because it makes no sense for me to have it anymore. So
I need Major to be my uncle, y'all, because I would get everything.
hold on. Where did I put that away to? Oh, I put it back in my own bank account. There we go. That's what I meant. There you go, Anka.
Money?
So yeah, really excited about that. I cannot wait to celebrate with their the whole family this weekend. Getting my hair retwisted, so that's the biggest thing I'm looking forward to.
Hey, turn it. Yeah.
And nothing else, like still regular streams and stuff that are coming up, provided my mental and physical health maintains as always. Father's Day is around the corner, and we're slowly planning some stuff. Granted, I'm doing something. My sister and I are planning to do something for my dad next weekend, but I can talk more about that next week. But yeah, just the same old. Trying to get some videos out. Of course, like I recorded a vlog of me trying to set up my son's iPad, and that video is taking forever because trying to censor sensitive data on a moving tablet because I was holding it is really difficult to do. Also, I shot 45 minutes worth of video, so having to break that up into pieces was also a thing. So yeah, stay tuned for all of that. But with all that said, thank you again for tuning in to another episode of Tech Talk Thursday for Thursday, June 3rd, 2021. Oh my God, this is a beautiful nightmare.
I like how I'm just happy and dancing with my axe. Like
You had to dance
I'm gonna chop you. Yes, I am.
You gotta
gonna
buy
chop
it
you.
from
Yes, I am.
either the store or get it from the ATM. I can't remember.
Yeah.
What, an axe?
No, the extra emotes.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, if you want an axe, I can just give you an axe.
I mean, I'll take one if you want to give me one.
Yeah, I can just make another one. It's fine.
Dang, Major got a money
go.
team.
Oh, he got money.
He got
Oh.
money.
Okay, if you want some too?
No, I'm good.
Oh, there you go.
I got.
Oh, fine. If you don't need it, I'll pick it back up.
Oh, I'm not your best friend, so I can't I can't have an axe.
What?
Oh, dang. Oh. Oh.
I mean, I requested it, but you know, we're out here.
Oh. You did. Ooh.
Oh, dang.
I'd be forgetting.
It does say waiting on approval. My bad. Let me fix that real quick. There we go. All right.
Now we get now we
It's really sad that like apparently I have an ID tagged axe.
Mhm.
This is Metal Gear Solid 4 all over again.
You can't share your weapons, Major.
ID tagged axe. ID tagged guns.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Now I want to play Metal Gear Solid 4. Let's just watch the trailers. Anywho.
See like driving again. I see you.
Anywho, yes, thank you everybody for tuning into this very, very special episode of Tech Talk Thursdays. Thank you, Sid. Thank you, Kev. And especially thank you, Anka, the GOAT, for inviting us to your island. Thank you for building the podcast studio for us.
Anytime.
Eventually, we'll be able to do this for real, in a live space.
Can't
Yeah.
wait. Oh my God.
Looking forward
No,
to that.
not with axes. No.
No, not with axes. I will make sure that will happen. Sid, I'm gonna need you to go get tested. You have to quarantine for 2 weeks when you get back to your island. It's social distancing.
Now he moved away and started fanning so quick.
That looks like about 6 feet to me.
Thank y'all
This is
so
about
much.
the right distance, me being 5 miles away.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in to another episode of Tech Talk Thursdays. On behalf of Sid, Kev, Anka, it's your host, Mark Summers, Major Linux. Thank y'all so much. Of course, y'all could have been anywhere in the world watching any stream. No, you could have been reading the tech news yourself, but no, you watch us act goofy as shit in Animal Crossing while also trying to read tech news, and we love and appreciate y'all so much for that. Thank you so much. And of course, all I've got left to say to you wonderful people is I love you. Peace out.
Wakanda forever.
I was about to be like, did somebody say Aggie Pride?
Aggie Pride?
You got the